Hello everyone and welcome to today's video, and today we're going to be talking about the new LEGO Star Wars buildable Boba Fett that got revealed earlier this morning. There have been some leaked images of it for a couple days now, but this morning it has been officially revealed on LEGO.com. So definitely a very cool and exciting set here, so let's go ahead and get into it. This is the Boba Fett, the buildable version, for $170 here in the US. That is a pretty steep price point, but I did look at the measurements and got an idea of how big it was. It does seem like it'll be pretty decently sized, and it does have a lot more add-ons with the cape and the jetpack and a lot more armor, which kind of makes it this more expensive price point rather than the C-3PO. I believe that was $130, $120, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But as far as this character goes, price aside, just looking at it in looks wise, it looks very nice, especially in this picture here. I feel like looking at it, it's really the angle and the way you position how the character is holding the blaster. I feel like that really depends on how good it looks, but I personally like this way here along with this one, and this gives you a good look at the back of the character with the jetpack. I feel like the build on the jetpack is very nice, very unique with all the different coloration. The large cape piece is very nice. It definitely adds to the feel of the character, makes it seem a little more larger and more worth the price. I really do like the stand for this one, especially how he has the one leg kind of up. But and then again, here's a good view of the side, and we do get some nice I don't know if these are going to be printed pieces or stickers, but the little logo he has on his shoulder plate is there. All the printing throughout. The use of various pieces to get the detailing does seem very nice, like the claw pieces for the fingers, and there's a Ninjago blade staff on the other side if you look closely. But this pose here is the one that I really think he looks pretty goofy standing like that. He doesn't really look like Boba Fett, he just looks weird. But you do get a nice view of the a rope cord. I don't really know what it's called, but going from, it looks like the side of the character or his belt out to the blaster, so that's definitely a nice addition. But you really can have some posability on the torso part with the arms, torso, and head. But the legs look like they are meant to stay kind of in that position. But here's another cool view of him looking off into the distance, or I guess you could say saluting. Not really sure what it's supposed to be, but it's another cool view. And then again, you get some nice posability with the arms and legs and everything, so some cool stuff. And then one last thing here, we get a nice view of the helmet area, and you can see a lot of different pieces, and I think this set is going to be a mix of printed and stickers. I feel like the pieces up on the top of the helmet where there's the weathering and stuff, those are going to be printed, it looks like. However, if you look on the shoulder and the chest plate, you can kind of see the outline of stickers. But these might just be images LEGO took a while ago and then decided to print them. I don't know. I would hope in a $170 set they would print pieces rather than use stickers, but I feel like it's going to be a mix of both printed and sticker pieces. And then one thing that I'm sure will be printed is, of course, this little plaque that we get that has information about Boba Fett. Looks like it has information about the armor and stuff and all of the accessories on it. And we do get a new Boba Fett minifigure with that new rangefinder piece. And I do believe that this minifigure is new. I think it's different than the one that we got in the Sarlacc pit set, and a lot of people were talking about whether this was going to be the blue or gray one, and I do believe this is all gray, but we obviously won't see that until we get anything in hand. But obviously, since it's a month away, the LEGO Ambassador Network and some other channels like M&R Productions, they'll probably start getting reviews out, so make sure you check those out to see how this minifig looks. But overall, with the design, I feel like it is very nice. It's definitely a unique one that I wasn't really expecting, but I believe LEGO's kind of gonna start making these characters more. I mean, the Iron Man came out earlier this year, I believe, or it might have been late last year for Marvel, and that one's definitely very nice. So now they're kind of trying again in Star Wars. I feel like they do better with these helmet characters rather than Chewbacca, but this definitely makes me more hopeful that we could see some other Mandalorian characters like Jango Fett, even though that would just kind of be a recoloration of this one, along with maybe a Mandalorian. I'm kind of surprised they didn't just do him, especially since all the other sets coming out in August are part of Mandalorian Grogu. But then another very cool thing we could get out of this is various different clone trooper designs. I mean, we could get like Captain Rex, Commander Cody, Commander Gree, just a plain like clone trooper like this. That would definitely be very cool. Something I hope LEGO thinks about, and I'm sure some people, great mock builders, will take this and make like a different Mandalorian characters like Jango Fett, Din Djarin, Bo-Katan, really anyone you can think of that is a Mandalorian. Now they have like the base idea of how they could make it. But that is it for the video. I do hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think about this new LEGO Star Wars Boba Fett down below in the comment section. Please make sure you do like and subscribe while you're down there to help the channel reach our goal of 250 subscribers. I am most likely going to get this set, probably not right when it comes out, so I will have a later review out potentially, or it might just be a time-lapse build video. I haven't done one of those in a while, but I do plan on getting this set. But like I said, that is it for the video. Please make sure you do like and subscribe if you enjoyed to help support the channel, and make sure you tune in for the next one.